Note, due to our timidity, so we decided to use Ms. Google's voice in our presentation. We are sorry for the inconvenience. Will's first meeting with Sean. He is looking at a painting that is hung on wall and at the same time analyzing Sean's life within its artistic value. A close-up shot in order to grab audience's attention, used in the first meeting with Sean, when Will is looking at the painting boat analyzing its artistic value and Sean's life. Also to show Will and Sean's expressions. Focusing on the elements such as colors and the shots. When Will is in Sean's office, the dominant color is similar to light mandarin. When Will is in a place where he doesn't feel comfortable, the colors would turn to cold tone. While Will is looking at the painting and talking about Sean's wife, he gets closer to the painting. The light gets colder, until he is in front of it, the light gets warm. This make Will look surreal, and helps the audience to perceive surrounding situation. This one is a metaphor. Will analyzed the painting by the window and described to Sean that Sean is the person on the boat in the middle of a storm. Desperately trying to seek for any port in a storm. The saying, any port in a storm, refers to one's desperate need for help, to the point that they will accept it from anything or anyone, regardless of what it is or who they are. Will proceeds to direct the insult at Sean, implying that Will thinks the purpose Sean becoming a phycologist is to seek comfort from offering help because of the trauma being hurt by his wife. But he doesn't know that his wife got cancer, so passed away a few years ago. The camera focused on Sean's face 3 times, reinforcing his seriousness. From the moment Professor Lambeau left the room, Will keeps searching around Sean's room for books, decorations and paintings. His purpose is to find some clues of Sean. Like what he did to those previous therapists, he tries his best to find their weakness in order to persuade everyone that he is a perfect person, but they are not, and show he is unapproachable. No one can understand him. Based on his childhood, he was abused and abandoned by his father, who should be the one who gives him the most love in this world. So because of trauma, he has to abandon people before he gets betrayed. Love is the relationship that he resists the most. We can tell from the saying of maybe you married the wrong woman. In this picture we can see there is some smoke exposing in the air. Smoke sometimes represents the turning point of one scene, like finding some smoke coming out during an opera. That could be symbolizing some special meanings, like there is gonna be another character debut or scene transformation. For the smoke beside Will might be representing emotional ups and downs or to show tension. If you ever disrespect my wife again, I will end you. Just a really simple and without any bad language involved can already threaten Will. Sean understands that Will tries to use knowledge to replace necessary experience. Like he uses artistic love poems to cover the fact that he has not had a serious relationship with someone. Sean feels confident about his experience, like marrying his wife and other stuff, and he doesn't see himself as having any failures in his life, unlike Will and other therapists. They are not confident enough, so their weaknesses can easily be found by Will. Will thought he found Sean's weakness as easy as those therapists he met, but he didn't show any fragility but uses a very firm tone to tell him to watch his mouth. Sean's behavior shakes Will's mindset that real love is unreachable. That is the reason why Will gets threatened. As we can see in that photo, the director uses a really close shot and puts the focal point on Sean choking Will's neck, and this reflects Sean strongly disagrees with what he said, so that he needs to use an extreme method to shut his mouth up. Besides, the director also put the focal point on Sean's ring to show his marriage is eternal and he will always stand up for his wife, which gives a certainty of he does not treat his marriage as a failure. Even though his wife has already passed away, he will always remember her. This rejects the idea of Will's that he thinks there's no real love for him as he is perfect. He is not brave to put too much love on someone else, as he's afraid of eventually finding the woman is not perfect for him. After Will left the room, the camera focused on Sean once again. However, his expression shows sadness instead of anger. He shows sadness because his wife passed away and sigh about such a genius but without intelligent and confident soul. That illustrates Will does not have the sense that normal people should have.